wondered if secondhand shopping or thrifting is actually better for the environment? Well, the answer is that it depends and it's complicated. If you're wondering, why should I even care about this answer? Well, here's an image captured from a satellite in space of the pile of discarded clothing currently existing in the Atacama Desert in Chile. And in the LMIC countries that house most of the global textile supply chains have reported numerous adverse health outcomes related to housing and production of these clothing garments. The fashion industry contributes 2 to 8% of global greenhouse gas emissions, which is driven by rising clothing consumption and proliferation of fast fashion. A recent study that specifically looked at carbon footprints in fast fashion, and this one was about jeans, found that secondhand trading of clothing can reduce the carbon footprint of fast fashion consumption by 90%, which is awesome. And that sort of works as a pro towards buying things secondhand or thrifting. But here's where things get really interesting, because another study found that secondhand clothing consumption and purchasing is positively correlated with buying clothing firsthand, particularly among young consumers and frequent shoppers. Pretty much meaning that even though people are buying things secondhand, those same consumers are also buying clothing still firsthand. Pretty much these consumers are using secondhand clothing consumption and purchasing as a way to ecologically or economically justify all of their overconsumption. So TLDR, if you want to reduce your carbon footprint from the fashion and the clothing that you consume, try to buy clothing that you really care about in low frequency to not overconsume, and when you can, buy those pieces secondhand with the intention of using them for a long time. Happy thrifting!